Joining me to discuss the performance of the markets the previous week, as well as trading activities on the Nigerian Stock Exchange today, is Omoefe Research Investment Research Analyst at Afrinvest Securities Limited. Hi, Omoefe, and welcome back to the Global Business Report.
Hi, Lydia. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here. So now, last week, the market closed in the negative. What were the reasons for this bearish performance?
Oh, okay. So from last week, what we saw was largely sell-offs in large cap stocks. So we had more people selling their positions in Access Bank. You had Access Bank, you had Nigerian Breweries, you had Stanbic. So basically, the large cap stocks were we had more investors selling or reducing their position, in those stocks.
Any specific reason why?
Well, it has still been the ongoing pre-election jitters, and people just basically reducing their positions, to safeguard, whatever
and
they have.
To watch and see what happens.
Yeah, basically watch and see what happens. So we're still expecting that to continue through this week. And I think we've already seen today's trading activities going on. The market was down again today, and we've already seen more sell-offs in large cap stocks as well. So we had banking stocks. You had banking stocks, UBN, that's Union Bank, and you also had ETI, EcoBank as well. So you saw investors selling up their positions in those stocks today. So basically what we're seeing is people reducing their position. So today, banking stocks and consumer goods stocks, you had Nigerian Breweries as well. So more sell-offs, really. More sell-offs,
so what was the direction of trading today?
Basically southwards. So we had sell pressures across even penny stocks as well.
Wow.
Exactly. So if you look at the direction of the market today, you had more of penny as well as large cap stocks, doing negatively today, and just very few stocks doing positively. So you had the likes of GTA and Zenith today gaining, but most of all the other banking stocks as well as consumer goods and small cap penny stocks really lost today as well. So yet to date now we're about 3.3% in the red.
Wow. Well, what sector overall would you say witnessed the most activity today?
Oh, we had a lot of activity in the banking sector as well as the consumer goods sector. We saw some little sell-offs in the insurance sector as well. So you had stocks like ICO lose today, but in terms of volumes, we saw most of the volumes and the drag, especially in the banking and consumer goods space, really. So you had Union Bank, the likes of ETI, the likes of Dank Flour, flour mills, yes. So basically drag performance of today, really.
Okay, so what is your expectation for the market this week?
So for the rest of the week, we still expect to see this sort of bearish performance and people still sell off their positions. But what we think would happen is while people are selling off, people would just, pick up those stocks which are cheap assets now and which are largely undervalued. So if you look at the price to earnings of the market, it's about 8.8 times. So meaning that the market is largely undervalued right now. So while a lot of people are selling off, people are cautiously buying right now. And investors are positioning themselves in stocks that can pay dividend post Q1 2019 when the elections are over. We see more investors really focusing on corporate earnings and move from speculative trading to fundamental analysis. Yeah.
Okay, but what opportunities are present despite the bearish sentiments in the market? Because I know you said a lot of the market now is undervalued, so it's a good time to buy cheaper, right?
Exactly. So it's a good time to buy cheaper, buy stocks now, especially stocks that have a historical performance, good historical performance. So they've been coming up strong 2016, 2017. They will still come up strong, in full year 2018 based on forecast. So if you look at banks in the in the tier 1 space, you look at some consumer goods stocks, if you even look at some stocks in the industrial sector as well, you see that there are still some companies with strong fundamentals, especially in terms of profitability, return on equity as well. So this is the time to actually take position in those stocks. And if you have dividend-paying stocks as well that consistently pay dividend over over the period, this is actually the time to position yourself in those stocks now, so that ahead of the post-election, when everything is stable, you'd actually be in a good position.
Examples of some of those stocks?
Oh, okay. We try not to, give examples on air, but you can always, get to talk to us. Our brokers are always there to advise you, and we have a research team, that backs up all our recommendations. So
I figured that was the answer you were going to give me. Thank you, Omoefe, for joining me today on the show.
Thank you very much.